Hello and welcome to episode 15 of our Timberborn Update 5 playthrough here with the Iron Teeth faction. Cycle 27, day 19. Correction, cycle 28, day 1 as soon as I started saying that. But we're good. It's the end of a bad tide, which means we can go ahead and send our good water back through the areas it's supposed to be going. So let's go ahead and do that. After, well, this bad water gets completely fleshed out, that is. We'll let it go through here, and then we'll send that sweet blue goodness right back where it belongs, and then get a move on the rest of our stuff today, because we've got a lot to get through. But there's a little pocket right here that seems to be, shall we say, less than clean. That should go away if we speed up a little bit. I want to see just how long it's going to take for this to kind of disperse here. And it seems like it's not going to ever go completely away, but it'll dilute enough in a big area like this that I don't think it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. So let's go ahead and send that up and send this down. There we go. All right, so like I said, cycle 28, day 1. I'm going to take this off at 3 times speed just because I don't need to be running it while we're not actually doing anything. Want to make sure that was going to clear up. But now we've got... these trees need to be marked for cutting. That's something I just now noticed. We are going to be detonating this, making it a little bit deeper so it holds more water, but that is not our first priority for demolition because we have this giant monolithic, well, rock thing, I guess, that we want to get rid of so we can have this whole area be an enormous tree farm and take care of all sorts of other fun stuff. So that's on the docket. I don't know if we're going to get that done today. Probably not, because this is going to be a few thousand pieces of dynamite. But I digress. We should be A-okay for most of the other stuff. First on the agenda today, we did have a big winner in our poll to rename District 2, and that was Badwater Creek, submitted by Jaw SNL 93. So we're going to go ahead and rename that. Badwater Creek, if you're not familiar, is a real place on the planet Mars, ostensibly named so because, well, it's orange and apparently at some point there might have been water there. I don't know. Feel free to look that up yourself. I will try to remember to link Wikipedia or something in the description, or put a screenshot on screen here if in an hour and a half when I start editing this to put that in there. But nevertheless, I don't know, space is really cool. I like space. It's always fun to learn new facts. So thanks, Jaw SNL, for submitting that idea and making me aware of something I didn't know, and for winning our poll here. So before we go too much further, we do need to talk about what we're going to accomplish today. I've got a whole big list of stuff you guys have commented. Been lots of really helpful, good comments so far, and I'm very appreciative of that. So make sure you keep those coming. But one of the major themes that I noticed in what you guys were talking about was concern about this levee ending up poisoning this entire district because of bad water coming in. And easy way to fix that is going to be to blast a channel here as an emergency escape spillway. So I'm actually going to go ahead and stop building that because well, hold on, pushed the wrong, but I guess the Z rotates 90 degrees, fun fact. But we're going to go ahead and just blast ourselves a channel all the way down here, because this is where water can exit the map. I'm just going to go ahead, make that nice and straight, and I'm actually going to do, yeah, let's do 2 wide, just so we have a nice, good emergency outflow. So what's going to happen here is we're going to need to blast this out, and we're going to have to go about that. I think the easiest way is going to be to have a staircase just kind of come off of this. That'll also help us build this faster, but we do have to blast this out with a quickness and get this done so we can put our floodgates here. Going to be a triple high to match the height here, and maximum height on all of this, although I don't think we're going to want it to get that high because, yeah, guess what? We got this wall here that it's already almost inside of a block away from. It's very, very, very close, but not quite there. So rest assured, all of you who said, hey, you're gonna absolutely murder your beavers by having bad water flow into your industrial district, this is the failsafe. Assuming we remember to activate it, because we can't automate anything in vanilla. So that's going to be something they're going to be taking a look at doing real quick. Also, we did start building all these oil presses, but we didn't finish them. And here's what I want to do. We have this set up in, I guess, a pretty decent way so far, but we're not able to actually send power across anything. So, had a couple of pretty good ideas submitted in the comments for how to solve this problem. And I can't believe I didn't think of this before, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the idea of using our row houses to transmit power across, because we have the opportunity based on how this is going to be set in place. I'm actually going to pause this real quick. If I got my spacing right, I hope I did. But if we're going to have smelters over here... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's going to be perfect to get power across here. The only problem is this building's only 1 block high, but I don't think we need 6 of these, realistically, especially if bots are working there. So I can either choose to have this be on the end and have something else in between, or we can just kind of leave it like it is. And, oh, no, wait, never mind. No, this is going to be perfect. This is going to make perfect sense right here, because my other idea was to put in a giant tank. Well, a large tank. Giant tank is in the water beaver playthrough. But we needed some place to store canola, and I said last episode I was going to try and put it on top of the river here, but a couple of you pointed out that's not a good idea because we probably should be putting some more water wheels in. So we're going to leave that uncovered for now. And having this be a large tank for canola oil is actually going to be a big net positive for all of this stuff over here, because all of these things need it and all of these things produce it. This row house, of course, is going to transfer power across. And since I have to move the pathway for this anyway, we weren't going to fit another 4 deep thing here. Instead, we can put 2 deep things, or we can put another row house, set back a little bit possibly, and just have that communicate power. And then we have a little bit of extra space right here. But I'm not opposed to that. We do need some more housing. And, well, at the very least, the buildings conduct power and they're tall. So we can make pretty good use of that to send that across the way here. So let's go ahead and do that. And that is what we'll do there. Just have ourselves a straight power shaft. And it's not beautiful, but it will work. And it'll actually be functional too. Plus having the 4 oil presses is still plenty. That should be set up quite nicely. And down here, let's not forget we have all of our scrap metal and storage for metal blocks, and then all the other stuff. So it's going to be very, very convenient for everybody working over here. Now, we also have to figure out how to get these pathways up here connected to this kind of, I guess, grand staircase type thing. So I think the easiest thing to do is just going to be, I'm going to put that little intermediary thing there. Easiest thing to do is just going to be to put this right here and just have that directly connect. No reason for that not to be there, honestly. So that way that'll allow access to upstairs, downstairs, and, well, the same level, which doesn't have a term involving the word stairs. Unless it does, in which case please tell me in the comments, because I'm very, very curious. I don't know. I don't think I've ever encountered anything like that. But that's going to be a good change. Should help us get up and running pretty nicely, pretty quick here. Other things, emergency bad water pump for this district, this whole area here. I think what we're going to want to do to make that happen is carve out a little bit of a depression over somewhere here where it's probably most likely to overflow, so that the bad water will just kind of collect there. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be... Oh, I don't have my height marker. That's right. So used to that. It's a very good mod. But we can just blast this down with our triple dynamite and then just figure out how our platforms are going to be set up and put a bad water pump here and just kind of always leave it on. We have enough beavers now. It's really not going to be a problem. We also have a lot of unemployed beavers, which leads me to the next thing we've got to take care of, which is adding hauling. If we have 34 unemployed beavers, we can definitely use some more haulers. So these guys are going to be temporary, so the location doesn't quite matter so much, but I do want to put one of these kind of in this general area, And I'm just going to stick that right there because it's pretty easily accessible to go up the stairs. It actually is. That's a really, really close spot to go up there, as well as down here. And we'll put one more. I guess for right now we can put one here. And then a third that might be beneficial to put maybe somewhere kind of over here. I don't really have this set up in a great way to do that. But right here probably would not be a bad choice to get some of the wood moved around. But let's go ahead and set these all to maximum of 10. And where did I put the last one? See, I already figured. Here we go. All right, that's looking good. Okay, so I'm going to unpause, let them take care of what they got to take care of now that we've actually laid some stuff out. And it'll be exciting to see this grow. Got plenty to get done. I think we should be able to hit everything on the docket today. And maybe then some. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, actually, that is everything that I had listed on my please don't forget to do this little note on my other monitor over here. So now we get to kind of relax and watch and work on stuff. We have this platform and these stairs should be among the first things to get put in. And then our dynamite here. I probably will detonate the first couple of these. Actually, I'm going to disconnect those two because I just want these two to detonate so I can put the floodgate in and have them able to walk across here. And then we'll have all this set up. That is looking good. We just have to get this other one as soon as these stairs go in, so we'll let them take care of that. While we are working here, let's take a look at how our resources are stacking up. We had a little bit of a problem last time around with the planks and the gears. Planks are making a nice recovery. Gears, not quite so much. We still have a little bit of a ways to go there. But we should make a nice recovery. We have plenty of wood, at least for where we are now. We know we have plenty more. We can get planting and harvesting and all of that fun stuff just as soon as we level this whole thing. But again, that's going to take a really long time. We're going to be working on it, but it is definitely going to be a process. Now, since we're also over here, I'm going to start the process of letting this dry out, and then we will actually sink this into the ground. But before we do, we're going to use this that we already have to go ahead. Actually, I could just platform over this right now. Go ahead and get a easily accessible staircase up to this level so we can start detonating up here as time allows. So we're going to put that in right there. And then, yeah, this is sufficiently large enough where, oh, actually they could harvest these trees if I mark them for cutting. Well, the dead ones at least. I don't think this guy's going to be able to hit all of them, but they're only pine trees, so I'm not going to be worried about getting rid of all of them. But I do want to make sure that this is ready to go. And I think for the sake of... hold on, we got a flood over here. Is this really... Oh, wow. You know what I didn't do? I didn't lower that, so that's my fault. Don't need to be... don't need to be too upset about that happening. That's 100% on me. Let's see, we got a couple seedlings that are growing, but he will take care of this with a quickness, and then we can get rid of that. And after we have this all blasted down, we can think about getting this done. So, yeah, all right. I kind of can't believe I didn't do it, but that's a real simple thing for me to just miss like that. Ah, yeah, see, this is already overflowing, and I'm so glad it is, because I do not want this to be a problem. All right, get this explosive put in, man. Come on, let's go. All right, I see somebody. You're gonna do that one next? Come on, man. All right, I gotta prioritize this one. Get yourself over here and put me a bomb here. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller. What an iconic movie, man. Except for what they did to that Ferrari, that was a shame. Probably a kit car anyway. I digress heavily. Looks like, yep, we've got our row house here, and we have some beavers inhabiting already, which is nice. As well as this one. These two are working. Looking good. We should be operating very smoothly here. And I'm not going to turn the bot assemblers back on until we have a substantial amount of gears, which we don't, because these are Okay, no, these are working. But they probably need to be bot operated, honestly, given how this is going. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the 1,000 science and bot automate. Botomate? Is that even a word? Oh, we'll get that taken care of. Get those two guys. I know the only chargers are up here. Do I have a place to put... these metal block storages actually don't need to be here. So what I'll do just for right now is put in a charging station or two up here, because that's going to be very useful as we continue on. Now, finally, that's done. And triple floodgates we go. I'm going to preemptively lower these so that doesn't clog up. Oh, you know what? You know what? Beaver's unwell. I guess that's probably because they went in the bad water. Yep. Contamination across the nation. All right. So we're going to get Kelraz over here spending some time in the Orange Water Day Spa. And hopefully it doesn't end up being a super bad... Oh, no, all these idiots. Oh, no. We are... Oh, I can't pause this. They're in here. Okay, how am I... If I take this path out, is that going to completely prevent them from coming down? No, don't go... Oh, you... All right. They're going to hop the gap. I can't... I guess I have to... No. No. I got... Oh, jeez. Get out. Nope. Stop it. I literally... Look. Alright. So, we're going to have a fun time, it seems, with a lot of very unwell beavers. Oh, man, Yep, I absolutely should not be surprised that I have done that, but... Well, you wanted excitement? You got it. I'll tell you that real quick. Oh, man, these poor beavers. So we have 3 that are unwell. Okay, you're 46. You're 38, and oh, you're 60. Oh, you're done, dude. It's over. I'm sorry. It is over for you. So, that sucks. Because I have 3 of these, which hopefully should be enough. We do have water. We do have some food here. So, they should be okay. But our buddy, the first guy, Kelraz, you're dead, dude. Say your goodbyes. So, let's not have them come over here to finish this until the drought's done. Our drought's come in here, because I can't let any more water through here, unfortunately. That's going to be, that's rough. Unless we get a bad tide, in which case this is, well, going to be a bad time with the bad tide. Alright, that's looking okay. This is looking okay. I just wanted more gears, man. That's all I wanted. Of course, we need the gears. We need the gears for the charging station here. Yep. I knew that. Okay, so what else? What else can we really do? Oh, yeah. I got 587 explosives. Let's go. Let's blow some stuff up here. Send this thing all the way down. Like I was saying, double dynamite. I don't know if I actually finished that thought, but these are going to be double dynamited to make this level, and then we'll just go all the way down. I think... Oh, actually, that's going to be another 2 and 2, so... You know what? I'm going to make these a triple, actually, because then I can just do one more set of triple dynamite. Save a little bit of dynamite. And we have tons of extract. We got 2,300 of that, so I am aggressively not worried about that. Just not even in the slightest. As long as we can put these in, looks like we can. Alright, so this is going to be an exercise in patience, putting all this dynamite in place, and then... getting these trees removed. It looks like our friend here, Jayunya, can get to a couple of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark this for demolition here. There we go. And I think that's all the ones that they can't reach. And a couple that they can. We'll give them the BOTD there. And get this set up. Looks like that's going to be a pretty fun time with a whole lot of explosions here in a couple minutes. But yeah, having this entire thing blasted completely flat is going to be a huge benefit to all of our tree growing. You'll notice this is actually 2 levels below this one. And this is 2 levels above this one. This is 2 levels above this one. So if we really wanted to, we could flatten all of this. But I think... Oh, do I want... Okay, hold on. Why are we all hungry? We have so much food. Why are you all hungry? You have 7,200 food here. Is that just because the working hours are too long? I mean, 18 hours, okay, it's a lot, but it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. Maybe it's just because they're bringing all this stuff all the way over here. I don't know. But I think I want to go ahead and have this, this whole area be at this level and not the higher one. Because that's going to allow us to connect a little easier to this area over here. Yeah, so I guess we can just ignore these guys all complaining about being hungry, thirsty, because they could literally just go eat or drink something. We have tons in place, all ready to go. Now, are we taking advantage of our decontamination pods? No? Well, I mean, it hasn't gotten sick yet. It's just unwell. It's kind of an ominous term. But yeah, not my brightest moment. Definitely not my brightest moment doing this. Oh, man, I do need this to get done, though. So, I kind of want to change all of these builders' huts to bots, but I also don't have enough bots, and I don't have enough materials to make any more. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. I need to build more of these. I just don't know exactly where that's going to be. I haven't decided what was going in here yet, but... you know, it might actually not be a bad idea to just put the gears here. I haven't been able to get rid of the... you know what? You know what they say, no better time like the present than to, well, do a whole lot of excavating with dynamite. It looks like this is, yeah, that's 6 high, so this one would be inaccessible if I went down 3, unless I put a stairs here. Well, okay, we'll just do it this way. That's fine. And to those of you in the comments asking, hey, why are you just dynamiting everything flat? The easy answer is it's just easier to build that way. And I'm not as aesthetically concerned with this playthrough. I understand that's not everybody's favorite thing, but it is what it is. It's fine. So that is what we're going to do. We just got to wait for these guys to put this in. And then, well, obviously this is going to take precedence first. Now we just wait. Got plenty of time. We're only at about 23 minutes. So that is looking good. So we can take a second to examine our food supply. Berries are a problem. Not gonna be able to get around that. We do have 300, but our stock is not really replenishing as fast as it should. I mean, they haven't harvested all of these, but I kind of feel like we need to have more. And our gatherer flag... Actually, this guy can't gather any of that. Is that why? Because I got rid of all this? They can't actually get it? I think, do I have another gatherer flag up here? I don't remember. I legitimately do not remember if I have one up here or not. That's probably something I should do. I mean, I have enough unemployed beavers anyway. So let's... yeah, let's just put that here for cleanliness. And then is that going to allow me to... Okay, no, that actually does absolutely nothing. I've got this one here. I've got this one here to gather mangrove fruits. And I've got this one here to gather more mangrove fruits. So I guess I do actually need all these. Although, actually, I can get rid of this one at the top of the thing. Oh, I know what happened. It's because I got rid of our platform here. That's why I can't reach anything. All right, well that one's gone. Don't need that because this one guy by himself can gather all the coffee beans that he can fit somewhere. That being said, we don't have enough storage for coffee beans. We only have 30. So let's give them a place to put those. And again, all of this is going to move. So we don't really need to be that concerned about it. But since we have this here as of right now, there's no reason not to use it. So I'm just going to build ourselves a medium warehouse right here. Set it to coffee beans if I can find them. There we go. And we'll be all set. They'll take care of that. Man, I should have built this out from here first. We're all waiting on gears. Oh, man. This bites. Oh, this bites so hard on the gears. But I think I can put one here without there being any issues. So, yeah, let's immediately, with great haste, construct a gears workshop right here. All right. They haven't gotten this yet, which, you know, makes sense because we've been putting a whole bunch of these things in here, which we can't forget to go ahead and fill in the gaps as these trees are removed. There we go. So that's going to take them a little bit of time. Thankfully, we have a lot of explosives and a lot of extract, so it shouldn't take too long. Now, other things of concern. This is still heavily laden with concern, but I don't want to have any more contaminated beavers, at least not yet. We maxing and relaxing by the pool over here. Doesn't seem like it. Where's our contamination dudes? Oh, come on, man. You just kind of standing here? Oh no, there he goes. He's lumbering, man. Age 50 now, after spending all that time being sick. All right, well, hop on in. Take a nice, relaxing bath. Let your worries and your contamination soak away. And we'll check on you later. All right, my guy. Head on down. I know we probably need to have at least one or two of these up here, but actually, hold on. Can we get away with that? I don't even remember where these things are. Well-being. That's right. Yep, requires power. So that's Oh, we have all this up here. Duh. Why did I not think of that sooner? I've got okay, now I should have... Oh, they haven't even built this yet. Good. That is an easy thing to fix. I will put in... yeah, that's going to transfer power just fine. Oh, we're going to have ugly paths. Oh, no. The ugly path police are going to come get me. That's fine. I get the feeling we're going to just have contaminated beavers as a function of existence for the next long time. So we'll just accommodate that. Make sure that's all good to go. All right, now they can have storage for coffee beans. I mean, it's not like we're out of coffee. We have where is it? Oh no, we are out of coffee because I had this paused. Duh. Well, it is what it is. Not really going to be able to get around that. But what we can do is we can take a look-see here. We do have our gear workshop. Let's get what do I have the bots working on? I actually don't remember. All right, working in the assembler, Why? Oh, I thought that was paused. Okay, that's not paused, but now it is. Now they should be working in our yeah, cool. All right. I saw the pause symbol right here, and I assumed it was the bot assembler, but it was, in fact, bot part factory underneath. So that's hopefully going to get fixed now that we have 3 bots working in gear workshops. And we definitely need to build some more, but I have to explode this first. Okay. Do we have any more of these I can plop in here? Doesn't look like it. We haven't gotten to the... Are you serious? They can't get to this one? Oh, man. I guess I'm going to have to get rid of one of these dynamites to see if that's going to let them be in range. Okay, 1 spot off. Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. I can't count. That's fine. My math teacher would be sad, but maybe not that sad because she probably would understand. Based on grades I did okay in math. I did okay in math. Wasn't great at it. But I did manage to get an A in calculus my senior year of high school, and I honestly could not tell you how it works today. But I got the A in my report card, and I guess that's all that matters. And then I took music major math in college, so I knew how to add numbers together. That was fun. All right, so let's move on from that. Let's dynamite this. And now we have the opportunity to just go up here real quick. We'll remove those in a second, but we'll hit this up with the triple dynamite as well and get that rocking and rolling. This is bad water. That's extract. This is also extract. I'm going to, for the sake of... actually, no, I'm not going to get rid of it yet. We just have to get this gradually emptied over time. Okay, we have 2 bots that aren't doing anything. Where can I stick those guys? Let's take another look at this. Workplaces. Do I have a hauling post that is set for bots? I feel like I should. No, I have none of them set for bots, but they might not actually be working that great for haulers now because we don't have power stations all over the place. But maybe I should turn one of these builders' huts into bots. Let's do that. Iron Bot 1, Iron Bot 2, welcome to the builder's hut. And we still haven't gotten these. Oh, how are those? Oh, I don't have a path going over here. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Well, we're ready to block this off, so done. All right. So now what we can do is we can continue putting in all of our stuff here. I am going to leave maybe not all 3 blocks wide, but I am going to continue this path out through here. And on the bottom level, we can put some other small storage warehouses, most likely. We don't really have to. I just have to fill this space with something. So we'll see what happens with that. But I, importantly, do need to get back here so I can detonate that. And then it's not tenable for me to have this. Okay, good. It's just a regular drought. I was going to be very concerned if this ended up being a bad tide. So that means once the water goes away, once the bad water goes away at least, we can have this all set to go. Well, okay, the bad water is not going to go away, but the flow through here is going to be such that it's not going to overflow. Crucially, is something that we need to remind ourselves of. Everything else that was looking okay are contaminated beavers. Are they lounging up here? All right, who's... Ah, there you go. We got them right here, a little bit more convenient to their actual living space, so love to see that. We've got coffee beans here. We've got coffee brewing. We have a little bit of coffee. How much? Where was... I don't even know where they keep the coffee in this thing. Well, we have at least 90, I can tell you. Oh, is this... No, that's canola oil. Where's my thing that says how much coffee I've got? It's not under food. Is it under materials? Okay, I feel like coffee should be under food if it's a consumable. I don't know. Maybe there's some reason they put it under materials that just seems kind of strange, unless it's going to be something that you could use later for some sort of upgrade to cooking, perhaps like coffee cake or something like that. That seems more like a Folktales thing, not Iron Teeth. I guess we'll find out. We have 10 unemployed beavers, so that to me says it's time to go ahead and get another hauling post put in. At least for right now. And I don't really have a great spot for one. At least not right now, so I'll just stick that up here. Why not? It's close enough to where they live. They don't have to complain about it. All right, folks. Oh, I didn't mark those for cutting? Really? All right, well, that solves that problem. I was wondering why that was a thing. But it's about time for us to finish this plateau off. We just have to make sure that everything else is set, ready to go. Drought in 2 days. We got this done, got this done. I think our situation with logs is good enough where we can now expand across here and plan out this next next dam. Now, we're not going to finish it until we have our diversion area set up over here so we don't flood anything. But we are going to go ahead and get the pieces in place. Try to find the best spot to go across it. Honestly, it might just be right here where I already had it. So we'll just have this set up all the way there. Doesn't really need to be a specific height, but we might as well make them all uniform height just for the sake of, well, I don't even know. Might as well just make them uniform because making stuff uniform makes me happy. So I guess we could just say that's our reason why. But once that's taken care of, this will be looking a whole lot better. We'll be shoving all of the water coming from this area through this whole thing, and that's going to be nice. The water level difference should not be high enough to top this, but if we're worried about it, we can just, add another level. It's not a big deal. Let's get these last couple of triple dynamites in place here and here, and continue placing them. I want to see how much I can get away with getting rid of these. Is that in range? That's in range. Looking good. I'm not going to take my chances with these last three. That'll be a fast thing. But they will start building this at some point, and we're not really worried about when because we're about to have a drought, even though, yes, the bad water, does not stop. The good water does, and that means the flooding also stops. And yes, we have berries down here we haven't been taking advantage of because we don't have any way to get down. And now that the trees are gone, we have an opportunity to take advantage of this space here. Dynamite down here, and then we can just put in a staircase here, here, and here once that's in place. So I'm going to actually prioritize this just to make sure that's good to go. Then our friend here will be able to get at some of this, but mostly this guy here might be able to grab a tiny bit. I'm not entirely sure. We might relocate him based on how this is all laid out. This was just a marriage of convenience, putting that right here. So it could actually be a better move to put this guy right here. Actually, no, that wouldn't solve anything. I'd still have to have this one over there. Yeah, we got enough beavers. That's fine. We'll be okay. Now, nobody step on this. Good job. You managed to avoid being blown up. Congratulations. That's going to help get these berries. I think we can leave these to grow for right now. And we'll be in better shape for it to have those extra berries accessible. Because these adult beaver-producing nightmare pods do still require the berries and the extract. All right, we're looking good here. Okay. And triple dynamite, triple dynamite, triple dynamite. Then we'll set that off, and we can begin the process of getting all of this taken care of. Once that's in place, I will send this down so we can have a staircase descending so they can walk through here. You know the drill. We've done this thing a couple times. Now we're kind of on cruise control. We got most of this stuff taken care of in the game. We just have to finish up our fun projects and see what else the game has to offer us. But, I mean, we have 2 of the monuments already. We just need to have the Tribute to Ingenuity, which, I mean, we could build. We just have to wait a little bit of time for the gears. And I guess technically the metal, too. Speaking of, nope, they're still harvesting this. And we have a little bit over here that we theoretically can get to in a second, but I don't think we need to be that concerned about it. All right, here comes our drought here in cycle 28. Should be able to get back to work building this momentarily, as soon as this water level stops. Oh, I guess I could have raised this, but there's already so much water here, and we already have 4,100. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so this is ready to go. Let's set this thing off from the center and see how bad my computer hates me after this. Beautiful. Look at all this space. So much room for activities. Let's send this down. It doesn't really matter to blast one more thing. I'll just put the stairs there. That's okay. Now, I think to get maximum reach, I can probably go right about here. That should be able to get me to everywhere else. And like I said, it's going to be triple. So we'll stick this here. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be in range. Should be. Son of a... Alright. How about right here? Not going to work. Not going to work. Let's get this put in place here. And we'll be able to... there we go. Is that going to get me in range? Oh, duh. The stairs aren't in. Alright. So, disregard. We'll wait for them to build the stairs before we panic about it not being able to reach anything. But I know this right here is going to be good, and I know this right here is going to be good. It's just this little bit on the edge, which, yeah, they shouldn't have any problem with that. Alright, so next, that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be, have to go down twice. Or maybe I want to do this in stages, actually, so this is a little bit better, better setup. I kind of want to, well, it's got to be 2 blasts anyway, so I might as well just take this chunk down 2 and see how that ends up working. That's not gonna, it's not gonna fit. It ain't gonna fit. Okay, now that works. I think we're good. Can undo that. How are we contaminated? Contaminated bros. Yeah, I think the old one died. Well, at least it lists... Yep, died of old age. I mean, it's already old anyway, but that's a terrible way to think about it. Alright, this is no longer contaminated water flowing through here, so I can put the path back in, and we can hopefully get these floodgates built and this channel dug in time for all of that fun stuff. Give these guys something to do. And I don't have enough gears. I really need more gears. But I was trying to figure out what to put here. That was the whole problem. I guess for lack of a better thing to put in here, I could just kind of double stack some industrial piles for different things. Or actually, I know what to put here. Little bitty gear storage. But you have giant gear storage right over there. Yes, I sure do. But guess what? This is also convenient. And might as well. There's no reason why we can't. Gears, 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 gears. And since this is still connected here, we'll just pop in one of those guys. And guess what can go on top of this? That's right. More gears, which we will assign to bots. And we got to get more bots brewing, which is kind of a problem considering I have the bots doing all this other fun stuff now. I guess I will send those guys back over here to make some more bots. Inmates run the asylum, etc. Good. This is in place and this is ready to go. Detonate that. This should, in theory, work out just fine. I'll send this out one more. I know I should have used the double dynamite. I always forget. Always forget. Which, oh well. It is what it is. That is going to... You know, I always have these ideas about, oh, I could do this, this will be cool, but, and then I kind of forget the logical building order for stuff. Well, that's fine. I'll just put this here. We have to have a path going across here anyway to connect things. So, is this efficient? Absolutely not. Is it going to be fine? Yeah, most likely. Should be okay. I really, really need some more trees, though. Gotta get this taken care of. How is... Oh, this is actually progressing pretty well. I don't want this fully blocked off, though, until this is all ready to go. Gotta have these put in here, and then I've got to get rid of these 2 bits of path. But before I do that, I gotta get this in. Yep. My lack of planning strikes again. But that's fine. We got some time. We have 6 days until this drought's over, and I don't think this is going to be finished in time for that to be a problem. These guys that are still contaminated, they're only half done with detox. Well, this guy's not even... Wow. Yikes. Well, let this be a lesson to you kids. Don't let your beavers play in the contaminated bad water. Definitely not what you want to see. But the good news is we're making progress. Might be a little slower than we want, but it is progress. And I know I said last time we're going to move this stack of piles. I don't think we're going to get to that today, considering we're already 45 minutes in. And this is going to be a titanic effort to move. You know, I'm not smart. This was... I don't know why I thought that was not going to be a problem. All right, we'll just put a little bridge there and pretend we didn't do that. But yeah, this is going to be our emergency catch me if you can bad water spot here. All right, so that bit of that levee is done. That's good to see. Now I just need them to come down here, which admittedly is not currently really possible. So let's deprioritize all of the rest of this so we can get that taken care of. Don't think that's going to be that big of a problem. I do want to make sure that that is, well, this emergency spillway at least is functional today. We'll see. I guess I probably should have told them to actually prioritize these. So that's what we'll do. We'll get that done. Fortunately, we no longer have 40 unemployed beavers. So that... Are they hungry again? Come on, man. You got food. You got tons of food. You got tons of water. You're in beaver paradise, except you know you can get bad disease from taking a swim where you're not supposed to be taking a swim. Yeah, this guy's not going to be cured before he's dead, which is a huge shame. Yeah, he just can't... It takes so long to decontaminate. I hope they adjust that, because I get the game mechanic behind having the beavers be contaminated for going in the bad water, but it just takes so long to decontaminate. If your beaver's older than, I don't know, 20 or 30 days, they're going to die before they get decontaminated. And even then, the younger ones might still not make it. It really bites. But I guess also is a good deterrent for people trying to go too hard too fast. Not a very advisable strategy, it seems. But good news is we are making really good progress here. It's just a little slow. So this now, I guess I could just do the same thing on the other side, but what I will do instead is make small industrial piles for planks, because, you know, that's what you use to make the gears. And we'll just have this here so we're not wasting space, but we really didn't need too much to be down here. And guess what goes on top of this? If you guessed gears, you won a fabulous prize of being correct and absolutely no other compensation. But we'll get this put in. Set that for bots. And there we go. And we have some extra space up here that we can put something in also, but it's probably not going to be powered given that this is not connected to anything. So that's fine. But we're making plenty of canola oil, which is nice to see. We have our smelter down here functioning, making some more metal blocks. I almost said iron blocks. There's no actual documentation as to what that is. Doesn't seem, but I mean, it's most likely going to be iron or steel, I guess. But you would think steel would have a higher temperature. And we don't need to get into the theory of that. Those of us who played RuneScape in our youths, or who still play RuneScape, will know that, well, at least in that game, you make steel by superheating iron to remove impurities. But that's not really how it works. That's just how the game tells you to do that. I don't know. A fun game. I never was good at it, but I did enjoy doing quests. Stream gauge here says 1.1. This should say something higher. 1.5. Yeah, we have not done folding, which is something that was on my list, but we doesn't look like we're going to get to that today anyway. Is this good to go? Looks like it is. Set this off. That is a beautiful sound. Gather these. There we go. You know what? No, it's one log, 3 planks. Don't care. Don't need to be beholden to that. And then, oh, I can't ever get used to using this tool. I just want to shift backspace everything. All right. Last little bit we have to do is dynamite this so our channel is functional. And then that's going to be it for this area, and we'll be prepared for the inevitable flood of bad water. And yes, on this side, it is all the way down, so that is going to be a nice emergency release. We might honestly just keep it open a little bit. We have enough water coming through here. I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. And there we go. Blast away. And here comes that bad water all the way down and out. And if I put this up to 0.5, that should allow enough to get through here and still make this worthwhile to have. So that's looking good. This has been deepened, I suppose. And I need to decide how I'm going to... I mean, I could just do the boring thing and have this set up like so. But I should map this out. Let's see, that's going to be 4, and then a path here, and then 3. I guess that's probably what I should be hoping for here. I need this to be no, that needs to be 3 deep. 3 here, and then 2 here. Yes, that's what I want. And then we'll go ahead and have this set up as a 3 deep right here. Where's the doorway on this? Bad water pump is on. Oh, good, it's on this side. That it works. It's fine. Let's where is, there we go. Just put that on top like so. And then the bad water pump. Don't know why I had to rotate that. Goes in. And that could just be always on. I think I can spare a beaver to just kind of stand here forever. And that will be okay. Alright, and now this at 0.5 seems to be not letting anything through, which is good because that means it's, well, hopefully, sending enough stuff through here. Now, we've put this on a delay. Yes, look at this. We got so much dynamite here. I don't think there's any other active construction projects currently, are there? Well, we do have some gears. I'm going to go ahead. What are we out of? Out of limbs. We're always out of limbs. But assembler, I want to click on. There we go. I need one of these turned on. Gears. Well, you know, actually, I think we're probably fine to turn all these on. Why not? Why not just go for broke? And we do need to have them staffed by bots at some point, but we don't have enough bots, and we've got to have more bots to get that done. But look at the time, man. It's like 50, 53, 54 minutes by the time I take out the loading time at the beginning. So yeah, we're going to end this one at the end of this Trout in Progress in 2 days. But I think this is a pretty decent amount of stuff to get done. I know it's not really the most exciting when you don't have a ton of storage and production completed in an episode, but this was very important to get this triple floodgate and this dam installed. And we did start blasting. Cue Danny DeVito. But the levee here is actually not that far away from being done either. And if that's complete by the time this drought is done, then I think we're going to be poised to have a really good time doing some water folding next episode. So we'll see how we can make that happen. Somebody did leave a comment saying I should get rid of these levees here. I don't think I need to, because if I want to put in water wheels, I'm going to want this here. And this is set up for folding here. I do have these 3 faces. I mean, granted, that's really all you can do in a setup like this. I guess I could take this one out and this one out and have 4 faces for the water to go down on, but we'll see. We will see. I think over here, this is, yeah, that's still level right here. It's kind of hard to see when it's orange, but that is probably going to be fine. And now that this is got levees, I can actually raise the level of this whole thing up 1 and start folding as we come in this way. Because the way that the water works, I'm pretty sure this has to be 1 level higher here if I want it to come out at the correct speed here and make enough use of our large water wheels. But hey, we're making almost 6,200 power. We don't have a demand that's that high, even with all of these things running. Well, minus the 2 bot assemblers here that haven't been built yet. And these 2 smelters. And this one, because this isn't connected currently. But I think we're fine. I probably should build these, but I don't have a ton of gears, and I think I'd rather have those gears invested into bots and bot parts. But yeah, we got 1 day left. I think we're going to be able to get all this dynamite in, so that is what we're going to watch for the next little bit. And let me just check my my notes here, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we've hit everything, though. See, we renamed the district. Well, we started building more of the canola presses and everything. We haven't done grease yet, which we're going to probably have to get to next time. Well, definitely next time. It's not going to be today, but we're going to want to do that so our bots have a nice boost. So that'll be a good project for next episode or possibly Sundays. We put the emergency bad water pump in. Check. We built the emergency floodgate. Check. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I definitely said in the comments I was going to do. I did not build another water storage, regular water storage here. So, I shouldn't put it up here because that's going to be kind of a long. We'll do regular water. I know it seems funny to have this filled with bad water and then change it to regular water. Well, no, they can't do that. No, they're not. I don't think you have to flush things in this. I don't think you have to flush things in this game. I think the water beaver mod had a setting on the fermentation barrels. I think that's been deprecated, but you had to flush out the fermentation barrels between using different recipes in it. Which, that would be an interesting mechanic if they were to add that to the liquid storage containers in vanilla, to have to flush it out if it previously held bad water or extract before you put drinking water in it. So, I don't know, that could be a very evil thing for me to suggest. But I don't know, I think that would be fun. I like it when the game poses challenges that require good critical thinking to solve. So far, this has really not posed me with very much of a challenge, which is honestly probably my fault for not playing hard mode to begin with, but I wasn't sure how bad it was going to be. And I didn't want to get completely wiped in my first video on the update. I have to have some sort of image to uphold, right? So look at these last little bits of are these triples? Yeah, of triple dynamite put in. Should be able to access this still. There we go. I think that's as far as I want to go. But get these put in place. And the last little bit here, we'll go a tiny bit into cycle 29, I'm sorry. We're in cycle 28. But we have the resources to do it, so we'll do that, and then we will blast this away as the last thing we do today. So, while we're waiting, go ahead and start getting you out here. Just a little bit of administrative announcements, housekeeping, whatever you want to call it. We are going to have streams tomorrow and Sunday. It is a rare weekend when I don't have other obligations. Well, as of the time of this recording, something might come up. You never know. But we are finally going to get back into our diorama stream. An update 4 on Saturday. And then, of course, Satisfactory on Sundays. We're having a really good time with that, so hope you can join us for that. Tentatively planned right now for the early afternoon Eastern Daylight Time. That is GMT -4. So, sorry to those of you in Southeast Asia, Japan, Australia, and the like. Well, I guess India technically is a subcontinent, so I should mention you guys separately too. But that's going to be probably the middle of the night for you, but I don't know, some of you guys want to show up anyway, which, hey, that's awesome, but please get some sleep. Take care of your bodies. The VOD will always be there, and you don't have to sacrifice your health to watch me play video games. But I'm always grateful when you show up anyway. So that's going to be Saturday, Sunday. And City Skylines 2 is releasing next week on, I believe, Tuesday the 24th. If that's how math works, let me check my calendar before I make a fool of myself, except I already did because I said the words and I'm not going to edit it because I don't feel like it. Oh, it is Tuesday the 24th. Cool. I love it when I'm right. But that's going to be fun. I've got a lot of stuff planned for that, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. I know there's some things that people are less than happy with in the game, but hey, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, so I'm excited. We're definitely going to do a series. I ran a poll earlier asking what you guys wanted to see with it, and the overwhelming response was you want to see the unedited gameplay like we've been doing here with Timberborn and Ostrov and all that. So I'm going to tell you now, it's going to drag on a lot more than you probably want it to, because that is going to be a very slow game. But we're going to have a good time anyway, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have at least a video series. Might do some live streams before I start that, just to try and learn the game, maybe have a little bit of fun talking about it with you guys in real time. So be on the lookout for that. I will definitely be doing something the day the game releases, so that should be fun. But all we have right now is these 2 bits of double dynamite to put in, and then we'll set all this off, and we'll go on with the rest of our Friday. So I hope you're having a good one. We've got plenty of fun stuff to look forward to, and I'm glad that you chose to join me this morning, or this afternoon, or whenever you watch these videos. It's always, always, always fun to have you guys in the audience. I'm very, very thankful for you, and I hope that you'll come back, because we've got plenty more to talk about, plenty more to do, and plenty more fun to have. Very, very thankful for you, like I just said, as well as the Beard Boosters and all of their fantastic support, making it possible for me to keep doing this every single day and moving, I guess, still sounds weird to say it, but technically full-time YouTube, like an insane person. But you guys are making it possible with all the support and all the love, and I really, really appreciate it. Very, very thankful for those folks. So if you want to be part of that group, get early access to videos, and potentially some other exciting exclusive stuff coming up as I have the time and ability to make that happen. There's links in the description and all that, but don't feel like you have to. I'm just glad that you're here. So let's blow this up. Looking good, and the piece de resistance right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, hey, and we need to fix this next episode. Let's not forget, but we have 14 days. We've got lots of fun that we can have here. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I know it right as the sun sets. That's not gonna be a very interesting outro background. But hey, we're doing great. We're having a great time, getting a lot of good stuff done, and I'm so excited to continue this tomorrow in a video. So be on the lookout for that in the morning. Other than that, have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.